Alright guys, the start of the day. Finally get on board the Amtrak for the first time in my life. We're going to be going from St. Louis Obispo. So there's our signals down there. St. Louis Obispo sign for the Amtrak. We'll be taking the Pacific Surfliner today. There's our chariot, and we'll be going to Los Angeles Union Station. So sit back, relax. Let's go ahead and have some fun on our first ride on Amtrak. I know it's a little dark, guys, but there's our Pacific Surfliner Amtrak train. Again, it is way early in the morning, parked on the siding here. So we got the coaches, and then right down there is our the railroad museum that's down here. I do have a video on that museum, so you can go ahead and check that out. But pretty darn cool. Finally get to ride Amtrak for the first time. So this is kind of a, and I don't know how dark it's going to be on the actual video, but you at least get to see it at night. We'll eventually get some footage during the day, hopefully. So yeah, awesome. Alright guys, we're basically right on top of the Challenger locomotive. You can see the horns there, the cab, the track. Very cool. We're also going to come over here. We can see the rest of the Surfliner cars. Okay, get you guys some good shots here if I can. Again, it's kind of dark, so I'll do my best. There we go. So there's the rest of our train. Alright, so there's a little bit better shot of the train illuminated for the Pacific Surfliner. This will be our chariot for today. Very beautiful cars. Alright, here she is, the Charger. Pacific Surfliner. Alright, so the Surfliner should be moving here pretty soon. The engineer has a flashing yellow light, if you can see way down there in the distance. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can capture this going into the station. There's the SLO station right there. And we'll go from there. Here's our chariot. Beautiful. Finally aboard. Take some more snapshots and let's get to LA. So if you guys are wondering what the seating arrangement looks like on the Surfliner, kind of dark, but footrest. Alright, so looks like we got armrest. Some vents. Curtains. Oh, I can't wait. Alright, so we got this foldable table here. Oh, that's so cool. So another cool thing I just kind of discovered is that these seats recline. It is super comfy. Just look at this. I am laying back. So much leg room. Oh, this is nice. Alright, so I took this particular photo because I wanted to show you guys just how much overhead space you have. Typically, like in an airliner, the overhead bins are so small and compact, but as you can see, my carry-on bag here was easily able to go up to the upper shelf, and you have room for other items as well, which is pretty darn cool. So again, this particular shot kind of showcases just how much overhead storage you have when it comes to a Surfliner. Again, a lot more space, and you can put your bags up there and still have room to spare. And one also cool thing about the Surfliner is that you can also bring your bicycle on board as well. Now, I think there's an additional fee for that, but it's still a pretty awesome way to travel. So with this particular shot, I just wanted to demonstrate just how much legroom you actually have on the Surfliner. It feels like I'm in a little bit of a business class on some of the smaller aircraft when it comes to airlines. But man, you got so much space, so much legroom as you guys saw. And I just, again, wanted to demonstrate just how much room you have. Alright, so I took this picture just kind of to also show that if you have the window seat, then you also have access to a 120 volt power outlet. Now, if you're in the aisle seat and there's a passenger on the window side that's not using it, I'm pretty sure you can ask to see if you can use the outlet. But yeah, if you sit in the aisle seat, I didn't see any outlets for your phone, but in this case, I didn't have anyone sitting next to me on this trip, so I had this outlet all to myself, which is nice, and I was able to keep my phone charged and good to go. Alright, so I took this particular photograph because I kind of want to talk about the ticketing system for the Pacific Surfliner. Now, it's going to vary from train to train, but from my experience, I bought my ticket through the Amtrak app, and then I basically showed the conductor the ticket that I can actually board the particular Surfliner, and then the conductor came around again to print out these tickets. Now, these tickets are used for when a person has actually reserved a spot. So in this case, my ticket was for the window seat, number 75. If there was another passenger next to me, then there'll be another ticket to the 76. And it was pretty cool because it lets the conductor know when a new person has arrived at the next station, and then they just scan the QR code on the app or the ticket itself, and then put this little receipt tag onto the overhead bin there. So it's kind of cool process. Alright guys, so now we're going to take a look at our trip for today. So the trip is going to be from all the way up here at the starting point of San Luis Obispo. I always keep saying Saint. It's San Luis Obispo, otherwise known as SLO. Here's a station that you guys just see in the previous footage there, and there's the San Luis Obispo Railroad Museum. Again, I do have a independent video that I visit this particular location. It's a little bit of an older video. I think it's about like 3 years ago, so it's been a while since I've been to this museum. But yeah, so we get to see kind of the trip here. I didn't record the entire length because I just had my cell phone with me, and so what I kind of did was capture each of the stops along this route, and we're going to go all the way to Los Angeles Union Station here. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the ride.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Amtrak train 774 en route to San Diego. Train makes many stops, folks, and we start getting busy after Santa Barbara. Right now you may stretch out, folks, but later make sure you only occupy one seat. All general seating is upstairs. Our lower level seats are limited for mobility impaired passengers. 4-seaters are for parties of 3 or 4, and that's with or without tables. All luggage must be stored properly in compliance with safety and federal regulations. Luggage can be stored above your seat in the overhead compartments or at the edge of the cars. There's luggage racks available. Please do not place luggage in the empty areas, alleyways, or seats. They become a safety and trip hazard, especially in the lower level, folks, for our mobility aid passengers.
Alright, so the sun is rising. What I'm trying to capture here is the Oceano Depot. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try to get it. Should be coming up here momentarily. Again, the reflection's not helping, but alright, it's coming up. There it is. Oceano Train Depot. Lots of memories there with SLO, St. Louis Obispo Mono Railroad Association. Goodbye, Oceano.
Ladies and gentlemen, arriving this is Guadalupe Station now, right? Please remain on board, folks. Once again, a reminder that there's no smoking on any platform. First available smoke stop, time permitting, is Los Angeles Union Station. Arriving at this Guadalupe.
Guadalupe. station's on the other side.
Let's step off now. Last call on folks, sir. Stay clear, doors will be closed.
Alright, quick loo overview. Give you guys an idea what the bathroom looks like.
Time.
Santa Barbara.
Next vehicle will lead us station. Watch your step exiting, it's a step down. Thank you for riding with us here on Amtrak.
A lot of people here.
Stop folks, Carpentria. 3 minutes. Carpentria passengers leaving us at the stop of Carpentria. Please gather your belongings and prepare to exit. Carpentria next up.
Carpinteria.
and turn up. Once you're step exiting here, folks, please be careful, use caution. Compliment lower. Thank you again for riding Amtrak.
Oxnard.
Driving Camarillo, use the handrails, watch your step. Camarillo now arriving.
Camarillo. Station underneath the overpass. Alright, so one thing I wanted to mention is that this trip from San Luis Obispo to LA took about 5.5 hours with, again, several stops. Most of them lasted for like about a minute, so not necessarily a big delay in our travel, but definitely a scenic one.
It is Moore Park Station. I mean, this is Simi Valley. Safely make your way downstairs to exit using caution. Thank you for riding Amtrak. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you next time.
Simi Valley.
Passengers leaving us here, safely make your way downstairs. Ready to exit using caution. Folks use the cameras and handles, especially coming down the stairs. And a step off the train when you step off. Thank you for riding with us. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Chadsworth.
station, now arriving.
Van Nuys.
This is Amtrak 774, southbound to Los Angeles, San Diego. Business class, go to your right to the back of the train. Business class to your right, back of the train, coach towards the front. Seating is upstairs. Lower level is for disabled passengers. 774 Los Angeles, now arriving.
Make your way downstairs to exit using caution when you do exit, folks. Especially in coaches, there is a dip in the center of the platform. That dip is a pedestrian crossing to get to the airport side. So please be careful, folks. There's also another pedestrian crossing behind the train to the right. When you see the lights flashing, folks, always look both ways when crossing any track.
Burbank Airport. Now the airport's actually on the opposite side of the train, so we'll get this side instead.
Burbank, thank you
Bob
for riding
Hope
Amtrak. Have a
Airport.
great day. We'll see you next time.
Almost to LA.
Station. Just as exiting, there's several dips in the platform. Those dips are the pedestrian crossing to get to the station side. Always look both ways when crossing any track. The largest dip down, for those dips, please be careful. Thank you for riding Amtrak. Have a great day.
Alright, so we're at Glendale. Apparently downtown Burbank was closed. This is the second to last stop. Next one is LA. The end of the line.
Station stop of Los Angeles Union Station. This train once again stays over there at that station and then continues on at 12:10. We're stepping off. I'll make an announcement. The best time that I would recommend is 12:08. The train moves away at 12:10. Folks, they will not stop to open the doors. And then I'll make a reminder once we have our designated tracks about which direction to go for smoking and what track to remember to come back to for the train. Los Angeles next. Dublin, this is Los Angeles Union Station. We are arriving, coming to a stop here. About another minute. We'll be coming on to track 10. So those of you stepping off, remember track 10 on the A side will be the business class. It will be the front once the train leaves. And then the coaches will be on the B side. It will be the rear when the train leaves. There'll be ramps and stairwells by the train. Take those ramps stairs to get to the passageway. The front of the station is Alameda. That's towards the front of the station, Alameda, folks. And same direction for the waiting area for the connections and the Amtrak information booth. And if you're going to smoke, exit to the left, folks, to the very far end. Down the very end, folks, that's where you can smoke freely, no smoking on the media platform. The 4x12 folks, as I mentioned, the train rolls away. 12:10, you'll miss your train if you get here at 12:10. Thank you for riding Amtrak, now arriving Los Angeles Union Station.
Alright guys, in LA, Union Station. That's where we're gonna cut the video off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, feel free to like, comment down below, and subscribe to the Mythical Railway. Also, you can support the channel at subscribestar/RayronVR to become a Dragon Star. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.